I have to say, that song, which was The Book of Souls, fits perfectly into the 10-minute timer for us. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, troopers. How's everyone doing today? Hey, guys. So, for you, those of you who don't know who I am, my name's Siege. I'm the community manager at Legacy of the Beast. And today we've got a very special stream. Hey, Mantis. Hey, Bruce. Hey, everyone. How's it going? Good vibes from Holland. Awesome. Well, everyone, it's an absolute pleasure that you're all here. I'm so excited to show you what's happening today. And we've got a bit of an announcement. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get started. So we've done, a couple of collaborations and so on so far. We've done with Amon Amarth, and we've got a very special one kind of coming up today. But I don't want to tell you everything. I think we got to have a couple of people on with us. But first of all, have a look at this image. Eddie needs a friend, I think. I think Eddie needs to bring someone along with him on this journey. And there she is, the Shadow Sorceress. You can see her in the in Eddie's crystal scrying ball there. Does anyone recognize any of the imagery here? Any kind of references? Anyone got any ideas? I'm seeing some stuff in chat. Excellent, excellent. So actually, we have a collaboration happening with Lacuna Coil. So Iron Maiden Legacy of the Beast and Lacuna Coil have kind of partnered up together to bring the Shadow Sorceress to the in-game into Legacy of the Beast. And here to talk with me today about that's a name that some of you will have seen around the forums. Sometimes you'll maybe have seen them on our social channels. But with me today is, one second, go ahead and unmute here. We have Leviathan with us. Hey, Leviathan, how are you doing?
Hi, Siege. How are you? Hello, troopers. I'm so excited to be on the Twitch stream today.
Excellent.
We're so excited about our new collaboration as well. What do you guys think of Mystic Eddie and the Shadow Sorceress? I'm pretty hyped about this, Siege. How about you?
Oh, I'm super hyped, and so is chat. Seeing people say that's so cool. This is badass, epic. It's looking really good.
Well, this is our second in-game collaboration because not too long ago we had Amon Amarth join us, and I still use the Berserker. He kicks ass. So, he's a pretty tough guy, and I'm glad I have him on my roster. But I'm so excited to have the Shadow Sorceress on part of the inventory too.
Oh, for sure. No, the Berserker was awesome. Like the whole idea that we were able to collaborate with another band, bring in a character for free for players to collect, especially brand new players. So brand new players get a super strong character that they can use to help them like access even more of the game faster than ever before, basically.
Yes. So like I mentioned earlier, this is our second in-game collaboration. And this time we were inspired by the look, the sounds, just the complete awesomeness of Italian metal band Lacuna Coil. And together with Legacy of the Beast, we collaborated on the Shadow Sorceress. So for those who don't know, Lacuna Coil has shared the stage with Maiden on numerous occasions over the last 20 years. And so we are so excited to be teaming up for this limited time in-game character. And Siege is going to give you a preview of what's to come in a few minutes. But I think we should bring somebody else into the chat, Siege. What do you think?
I think so too.
Let's have somebody on hold right now.
Yeah, there it is. Hey!
I don't know. Cristina Scabbia!
Hi, hello everyone. So cool to be here. I'm so damn excited. You have no idea. I've been keeping the secret. I've been burning for so long because I couldn't wait to announce this amazing collaboration. I feel so honored and excited, and I'm ready to kick ass in Legacy of the Beast because damn, my character is so powerful. You guys out there have no clue. No clue.
Cristina, you are no stranger to streaming. As a matter of fact, you just popped over here from your own Twitch and you brought some friends with you as well.
Yes, hello friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. You are the first one to actually find out about this amazing character who's going to be fighting the forces of evil together with Eddie. So come on board. Come on board. We need you.
I know you've been teasing your fans about this big top secret thing that you and Lacuna Coil have been working on with us. So this is the big secret. This is the big reveal. I mean, we get to see the Shadow Sorceress right there. And Christina, for you, like being a fan of Maiden, I mean, you became a fan after buying an album for a friend of yours many moons ago.
Yes. It is true, because a friend of mine who actually was not a metalhead at all, but he loved Maidens. I asked him, like, what do you want for your birthday? And it was just like, well, I would love to have, you know, a Maiden record because I like them so much, but I don't own a record. But I didn't ask him for which album because, of course, I wanted to make a surprise for him. So I just went to a record store and I just bought Pieces of Mind because I liked the cover, but I had no idea of how their music would sound like. And so I started to listen to Maidens because of him. And it was almost love at the first listening because it was very different from what I used to listen to. Because in my family, there was not metal at all. There was a little bit of rock, but not too much. And Italy is not very popular to be a rock metal country. But yeah, that was the first encounter, but not in a million years I would ever think that there could be something like this. I saw Maiden countless times on different festivals. We actually met in person as well. And it was very brief, but I was starstruck, of course, because they're legends. And I was just like, can we take a picture together with Bruce Dickinson once? And I was just like, I didn't know what to say. So this collaboration really fills my heart, and I am so, so honored.
So I guess you've never told Maiden the story of how you got introduced to them. Well, I guess we're going to hear about it now.
Yeah, they're going to hear about it.
Yes.
Well, and I know, Christina, that your fans know this quite well, but you yourself are quite a gamer. Are the bandmates in Lacuna Coil, are the guys gamers as well too?
They're not a massive players, but for example, our singer Andrea plays a lot of like soccer games. He's more into that kind of stuff. Marco, our bass player and main music composer too, plays every once in a while, but he also likes to paint miniatures. So he's more into this kind of stuff, but he loves video games as well. But I'm probably the one who spends most of the times, you know, most of the free time on my computers and consoles.
Well, you have quite the setup. So you are serious.
Yes.
I mean, I love that.
I'm basically living here. You know, during the pandemic, it was about, you know, consoles, phone, you know, app games, of course, Legacy of the Beast as well, because I've been downloading this game even before this collaboration was going on. So that's another thing that kind of made me feel like, okay, it was a sign. It was.
Well, I heard something, Christina. Is it true, because you're such a gamer, is it true that you even have a gamer tattoo somewhere?
Yes, it is true, because
you know you're serious.
Yeah, I'm serious. Well, it's something related to my video game passion. Yeah, this is basically, I don't know if you can see it from here. This is basically from a PlayStation 1 the gamepad.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if you can see it there somehow. To represent my love, you know, for the nerd world and video games.
Oh, that's awesome.
I could have done something older, but I just wanted to do, you know, this.
You'll have to give us a close-up preview. We'll have to. Siege, what about you? Do you have any game?
I do. I have two. I have one on my shoulder, which I got whenever a friend of mine started doing tattooing. So it's not amazing, but it's kind of like the digital art from Mirror's Edge, which was an Xbox game. And I also have, it's going to be difficult to see, maybe I can stand and show. I have a Viking.
Show us.
Was that after our last collabo?
No, this one's, it's just a regular Viking, but on his helmet is a symbol from the game Skyrim.
Ooh.
So I've got the Dragonborn language. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful game.
Well, this is
actually my desktop. You can't see it, but my desktop is Skyrim.
Yeah, excellent game.
Yeah. Well, speaking of games here at Legacy of the Beast, we wanted a character that would fit perfectly with the storyline, something to do with Mystic Eddie. And the result of this collaboration is this character showcase dungeon, which is technically called The Search for the Black Anima and the Shadow Sorceress. So, Black Anima being the last album Lacuna Coil released. And although you guys just announced a live album that's coming out later this month, right, Cristina?
Yes, it is a live record that will come out on the 25th of June. And, you know, just to see my character, I'm just like so confused because it looks so beautiful. It's crazy. And also the outfit is the outfit that I used for concerts related to Black Anima. And actually, I have a surprise.
Yes.
Because, of course, you guys know that we've been working at these things for a month, you know, going back and forth with the outfit. So I just wanted to show you the actual outfit.
You have it with you. That's
I'm
awesome.
wearing. And it looks exactly like it. It's insane.
Do you have the boots handy too? Do you have the boots on hand?
All the details. No, I don't have them because I have things that are sparse around the house. So I couldn't find the medallion because I'm remodeling different rooms. But I found this one. I was just like, okay, that's it. It's a little bit stinky as well. You know, probably last time I folded it was after the last gig. I forgot to wash it. Rock and roll.
This is amazing because the outfit that you're showing right now, we can see the Shadow Sorceress on screen. I mean, that outfit on the character on the Shadow Sorceress, it's based on the themes of Black Anima and the band, the whole band stage persona. So everybody in Lacuna Coil has basically that outfit. And when we were creating the character, when we were collaborating on this, for you, it was very important that we got those details right. So if you look, we got the red scratches above her eye. We've got like the letterings, like you pointed out, and the jewelry, which you get to see in a lot of detail. I mean, it was very important. Like we see her right there, basically wearing the outfit that you're just showing us right now, Cristina.
Yes, I always loved details. That's why I'm mesmerized by, you know, the quality of the character, because you got it all, and that shows a lot of care for the character. It is not just like, okay, let's put a generic like brunette there. Let's put like a random weapon, but there is a lot of work behind, also considering that it's an app game, so the character will be small, will not be like super huge. So many details in such a small character, like it blows my mind. And there is everything right there. Did you see the anima? Like the attack shows the anima. The anima is this one that now it's split in two in this jacket, but you can see it when I do the attack. There is a symbol that almost looks like a snake skull, something like this. That is the anima, the thing that I have in front of my jacket, which is representing the soul coming out. So all those things are insane. Insane. Boom, the one that you saw on the attack now. So it's like,
And Siege is going to get into more details of that later, but I did want to point out, you did talk about the sword, which is the Sword of Anger, which for Lacuna Coil fans will know that as a song on the album, Black Anima. So it was very important to get those details right. So we've got the Sword of Anger, and there's also other Easter eggs, other Lacuna Coil themed Easter eggs that are in the script for this character showcase dungeon as well. Which makes it.
And I want you guys out there to download it and find them all and let me know what you think about that, because it will be a wonderful journey for sure. I can't wait. I can't wait. I've been waiting to play with my character, and it's like, come on.
Well, I think one important thing we should mention is that this dungeon, and you'll be able to start getting the Shadow Sorceress when it launches at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tonight inside Legacy of the Beast. And Cristina, for those who don't know, can you tell us what is anima in Italian, and what was the inspiration behind the album name?
Yes, well, anima means soul. Black anima means black soul. We wanted to represent our love for the old dark atmospheric world in any way, in the visual way, in the musical way, in the inspiration for the lyrics. So we started, I remember when we started to work around the title, we all met, you know, the band met, and we started to throw on the table any ideas, any visual ideas. So pictures of outfits that we liked, phrases, words taken from movies. We literally threw everything that we liked, and we considered a lot of things. So Black Anima basically represents our love for the old dark inspired world.
Well, we're going to get to see a little bit of that very, very soon. Cristina, thank you so much for joining us. We're just so excited to launch the Shadow Sorceress, another kick-ass character to join our lineup of our other kick-ass characters that we've got, like Dark Lilith, we've got Charlotte, we've got the Raven Witch. Siege, what are some of your favorite kick-ass characters in Legacy of the Beast?
Oh, I mean, it has to be Baroness Redan. The character itself, her art, everything is just phenomenal, and the powerful females that we have in Legacy are just going to be joined by the Shadow Sorceress at this point, and I'm super excited to see how people play with her and on what they use her for.
Well, Cristina,
and guys out there, if you want to keep the character, you have to play for 7 days. You just have to log in the app and you get to keep the character. So this is what I'm going to do. So I go around and just like, see, this game kicks ass and we are in it. So we're so honored. Thank you guys so much. I just wanted to express my gratitude. I'm so honored, and I'm talking on behalf of Lacuna Coil. It was such a big pleasure, you know, to work with you guys and get to this point. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Cristina. We have one little surprise for you before we let you go, because we know it was your birthday yesterday.
Yes.
And we want to wish you a very, very happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. Very appreciate it. Finally 20.
Thank you, Cristina. And Troopers, we are super excited to show you the dungeon right now. We've got your chance to score the Shadow Sorceress just by logging into Legacy of the Beast 7 days out of the 30. So just as long as you log into the game 7 out of the next 30 days, you will be able to acquire the Shadow Sorceress. It doesn't have to be consecutive, but make sure you tell your friends. So, Siege, can we see what the rest of the character showcase looks like?
Yes, I'm going to take it away and do the show off the dungeon, show off the character a little bit more in the nitty-gritties. Leviathan, thank you so much. Signing off. Bye. All right, guys. How amazing was that? That was super exciting. I'm going to go ahead and change myself back into my background removal. There we go. And then I can kind of shimmy myself across the screen a little bit. There we are. That's what I was waiting to do. All right, guys. What do you guys think? What'd you think? Let's see. We can open up this now. There we are. A little bit of game music. We'll put this over here. Sorry, I just need a few seconds. Excellent. All done. That was amazing, Spencer. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Dope interview from Betty. Good to see you, dude. Give you the dungeon. The dungeon is coming soon. 5 p.m. Pacific time. So that is 6.5 hours from now. And it'll be available. Now, one thing I want to point out, and you can see the dungeon on screen here. We're going to go in and we're going to have a look at it in a little bit. But it's important to know that this dungeon is a very special type of dungeon. We haven't done this before. This is an introductory dungeon to help with brand new players. So all of you in chat who have never played the game before, who came across from Cristina's channel, everyone who's watching on Facebook, who over at Lacuna Coil who haven't played the game, feel free, download the game, get in there tonight. This dungeon will get you in, get you playing, get you some amazing rewards that start you off. And it's perfect. It's something we haven't done before. We made it as accessible for absolutely everyone as possible. Betty likes my username. Yeah, this is another one of my test accounts, Betty. What's that? Chameleon saying, a badass female fighter, massive goth aura, Lacuna Coil, and 7-day character. Exactly. You got it all. You got it right. That's it. All right. So let's go ahead and jump in and have a look at the nitty gritty of the Shadow Sorceress. So we have a little bit to talk about today. So Shadow Sorceress is a master of the dark arts and shadow magic, and she's going to wield the Sword of Anger, which is a powerful artifact taken from Lacuna Coil lore, and it'll strip her foes of all of the benefits that they may possess. So you can see her stats are here. She's got a huge health pool. She's got amazing magic damage. She's a 5-star character. Right off the bat, she'll be 5 stars when you get her from the calendar. And she's really, really good at damaging single targets. So let's have a look at her skills. So her basic attack is called Sword of Anger. And that's going to hit with two hits of magic damage on a single target, deal an additional devastating true damage to each enemy without beneficial effects, including golden effects. So if you've managed to strip those effects off, you're going to damage with extra true damage. Now, this attack on its own will remove all beneficial effects, including golden effects, from the target enemy. So if you hit that enemy, you'll hit them with an extra true damage hit of damage. If you've already removed all the beneficial effects from other characters, you're also then going to deal additional damage to those as well. And then as an extra to that, you're going to inflict smite on all enemies for 3 turns. It is super powerful. It's going to be a lot of fun. Then we're going to have a look at her power attack, which is Layers of Time. That's going to allow you to deal 6 hits of magic damage to a single target, inflict passive disable and 3 scalding burns to all enemies for 3 turns. The extra scalding burns is pretty awesome in my opinion. I've got some ideas of how I might end up using the Shadow Sorceress. You're going to heal all your allies based on your magic stats. So if you've got talismans that you can use, I'll show you in a few moments, that can help boost your magic stat. That's going to be really useful and really helpful at attaching onto the Shadow Sorceress. You're going to permanently increase your magic by 100% on self. So every time you use this power attack in battle, your magic stat, this one back here, is going to grow by 100%, which is nuts. That's crazy. And you'll also then immediately gain an extra turn. So you can use your power attack, switch back to your basic, use that basic, strip off all their beneficial effects, and yeah, it's insane. It's very, very good. So let's have a look at the Black Anima. You're going to gain Vanish for 1 turn at the start of battle. Remove all beneficial effects, including golden effects, from a random enemy at the start of your turn. Remove all beneficial effects, including golden effects, from a random enemy. If you have Vanish or Perfect Vanish at the start of your turn, sorry, I read that wrong. You're going to remove all beneficial effects, including golden effects, from a random enemy if you have Vanish or Perfect Vanish at the start of your turn. And that's the first part of the passive, right? You're going to gain Vanish at the start of battle. You're going to gain Perfect Vanish, Crit Chance, and Charge for 1 turn if an enemy has any beneficial effects, including golden effects, after each action. Now that's a mouthful, I know, but it allows you then to kind of gain and keep that Vanish and Perfect Vanish, as well as Crit Chance, every turn as long as your enemies have beneficial effects, and then you get to strip them away again with your basic. So all of her abilities all work together. Her passive works with the basic, her passive works with the power attack. It's going to be very interesting to see how everyone decides to start using the Shadow Sorceress in game. I'm interested to try her out in Arena. Maybe some high level Arena, throwing in that passive disable, stripping away the beneficial effects. I'll have to see how it goes. Anyone got any ideas? How are we looking here? Is everything okay in chat? This will be amazing. Sounds great. Apocalypse Talismans. Yeah, Apocalypse Talismans might go pretty well here. So let's have a look at the talismans. Now, just for today, I've got some Riposte Talismans on the Shadow Sorceress. They do kind of scale with HP and with attack and magic damage. There are going to be plenty of options that you can go with. You could even go with something like Rune Talismans. I believe I've got the Rune Talismans on my Demon Dog, though. So Runic Talismans would be great. They also scale with magic and attack and HP, so they're going to be a really good option. They'll help you reduce damage taken for your entire team, for yourself, and also help you heal for more, going along with the Shadow Sorceress's ability to heal all allies. So yeah, Runic Talismans would also be a really good option for her. So, shall we go ahead and jump into the jump into the dungeon. Cork, you're having that pint of Galway beer? Excellent. It's been a long time since I've been in Galway. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Can I make a team with Killer's Eddie, Killer Beast, Killer Prime, and the Killer? Maybe for another streamer, maybe a social post or something. We'll figure that out. But let's have a look in the search for the Black Anima dungeon, shall we? All right, so we only have one level of difficulty for this dungeon, and that is just normal. So you'll be able to go in and receive a whole bunch of different rewards that are excellent for brand new players. It's going to really help boost you as a new player, get ahead and be able to get further and further inside of Legacy of the Beast and be more powerful earlier. Let's go ahead and jump in. Now for this dungeon, as I said, we're making it super accessible for everyone. So you'll see that Mystic Eddie is your party leader for the Eddie. Then we're going to have the Alchemist with us and the Shadow Sorceress. So those three characters will always be in your party. Or they'll be in your party to start for this first run, at least. And let's see, I'm going to add a demon, or a death dog this time, I think. And this is the one that I have my runic talismans added to. Let's just go in super powerful, shall we? Yes, I'm playing it on a computer, but I'm using an emulator, so like through our work computers here, so that I can kind of stream it to everyone. But you guys can download it on the Apple App Store, the Google Play Store, and play this as soon as you want. And this dungeon will be available tonight in roughly 6 hours. 6 hours and 30 minutes. All right, and we've got a script, so let's go ahead and go through that, shall we? Dark Angel, you can go ahead and you could send me that on the forum, or you can send it to me on Facebook or Twitter or something. Not here, I don't think. Not today, unfortunately. All right, so the Alchemist. Another creature of shadow has revealed themselves. Is he talking about the Shadow Sorceress? Ah, you have keen senses, old man, but while I may prefer the shadows, I sense that it's both of you who hide demons within. Now, everyone in chat who is a Lacuna Coil fan will recognize the little references to songs, albums, and so on. So if you see them, go ahead and point them out in chat. And one thing that you'll notice, as Spencer points out, is that Eddie doesn't talk. Eddie loves to make little Eddie noises that we all know and love. And maybe you guys can even share some of your favorite Eddie noises in chat. There's some good ones, aren't there? Do I prefer the trip to darkness, MM? Yeah. Oh, another Eddie noise. I can assure you we are no agents of darkness. We're here to banish the evil that has crept in. But who do you hold a liege? Interrupted by Eddie. Oh, irk. Yes, it seems we have true creatures of shadow to contend with first. May I suggest that we take a chance and work together? Sounds like a good plan. Alright, and let's actually jump right across. You can see that that Vanish ability has worked on the Shadow Sorceress already. There it is. We've got a whole bunch of other things working, so let's go ahead and try out our Sword of Anger on this. We'll get him on the guy on the right here, so it's super easy to see. Here we go. And as you can see, that additional true damage attack that hits everyone in the line, if they don't have any beneficial effects, just happens right away. And then let's go ahead and try Mystic Eddie. Shall we use his power attack, Holy Path? Let's see what happens. Alright, we hit them with Dark Ghost. And we're going to try out the Alchemist now. And then our Demon Dog, or our Death Dog, sorry. Passive disable, and then the enemy gets an attack. That ghost effect's going to take a little moment to get past, and you can see, there we are, got it. The last has fallen. It's been a long time since I fought alongside anyone. I've traveled far, lost, and empty. But, yeah, speed one. Maybe we'll turn it up a little bit in a bit. Once we've had a look at all of the Shadow Sorcerer's abilities a couple of times, we can turn it up. More Eddie noises, gruh. Well, You see, I've been journeying through layers of time, you could say. It's complicated. More Eddie noises. He's very confused by what's going on here. Your anima, while shattered, is remarkable. How are you managing to maintain your corporeal form if... So she's recognizing that Eddie's soul has been shattered, which is a big story plot for Legacy of the Beast, for anyone who doesn't know. It's been shattered and sent across the cosmos, and that's why you're traveling to all these different worlds and meeting all these different people, is to try and bring Eddie's soul back together. I have many questions. If I may join the two of you, we should keep walking and keep our eyes out for further threats. And let's continue. And the enemy eventually falls over. There you go. It's a ball of wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff. Isn't that a Doctor Who reference? I'm curious, what brings such a formidable individual as yourself to these lands? You seem well learned, old man. Perhaps you've heard of the Black Anima? Eddie seems to have heard of something. You speak as though you've seen it yourself. It was surely some fate that I met you here today. May I ask what you know of it? It's a fool's errand. That's what it is. And those who've chased it, its myth, were led down a path of delirium and darkness. Is that another reference? Those who failed that quest have only given away to the darkness that lives in each of us. Mark my words, I'm no such fool. Now, the Shadow Sorceress is ready to fight here. All right, and let's try the Shadow Sorceress power attack, shall we? So that layers of time. We're going to go ahead and hit that enemy right in the middle. Power it up. And there's the anima showing as the enemy is hit. And we get that extra turn, so let's go ahead and use our Sword of Anger power, or basic attack, on the enemy on the right. Destroyed. Easy. Eddie is such a prolific speaker. He is. He's very profound. You're right, I feel it now. A darkness not far off. Perhaps my journey here hasn't all been for blood, tears, and dust. Reference? I can see you're quite zealous in your quest, says the alchemist. You don't let anything stand in your way, do you? Is Cristina in chat? Oh my god, Cristina, you're in chat. Hey. It was awesome speaking with you this morning. Absolutely awesome. Alright, so a curious choice of words. I've spoken much, and your friend here needs little explanation. But what inner demons drive you? She's asking of the alchemist here. I do not let my personal devils control me. Not anymore. In fact, we're here to purge this land of its darkness and evil. Dark power does not equate to malevolent intent, and not all evil has the blackest of souls. You do well to remember that. Shadow Sorcerer seems very, I think I used the word already, profound, but she has a very strong understanding of darkness, which is pretty awesome in my opinion. The alchemist seems a little stunned by her answer. Well, let's continue the fight, shall we? Everyone sees Cristina in chat and it's like, hey, Cristina! Oh, that's awesome. And you've got some amazing fans, by the way, Cristina. All of your Twitch chat and your channel friends who came across have been amazing. I've seen them all in chat talking to each other. It's great to see. So thank you for that. Your divinations were successful. It looks like you've led us to the epicenter of this land's corruption. Take care. Teamwork will be key in defeating this source of evil, not darkness. And Eddie's ready to fight. He's just like ready. Let me in. Let me at him. All right, and let's try out the Shadow Sorceress's power attack and basic attack one more time. So here we go. We're going to go with the power attack first. Power it up. So you'll tap your screen repeatedly to get that to power up and be a more effective attack. And then we automatically get our extra turn, which we're going to use right away on the center guy. Which should, there we go, hit the enemies as well. Done. So that was because they didn't have their beneficial effects. Do you remember that? They didn't have their beneficial effects. So the extra true damage hit both of the guys that I didn't even target. Very useful. Thanks, Mantis. I appreciate that. So the Shadow Sorcerer seems to understand what's going on behind Eddie's Eddie noises. I agree, this lingering presence goes beyond evil. No, this isn't what I seek, so we haven't found the Black Anima yet. This is troubling indeed. While it wasn't what you were expecting, I must say your help was much appreciated. The alchemist is kind of, he's a little skeptical at first, but he's definitely changed his tone. I've appreciated the company, says the Shadow Sorceress. I am often surrounded by the lost who don't understand those who only see the shadows I cast. So a little bit misunderstood, I think. Eddie seems to like her. I've also enjoyed our exchange, and I must apologize. Perhaps I initially misjudged. You wield your shadows well, my lady. Oh, the alchemist might have a bit of a crush. Thank you. I only do so because of the understanding of my own black soul. We'd all do well to make the distinction between evil intent, the shadows of our past, and the natural darkness within us all. Yes, you bear wisdom far beyond your years. You've even given me much to consider. Thank you, says the alchemist. Thank you both. Your experiences have shed some light on my quest. Eddie, I can't turn back time, but I also can't give up. Apologies. I feel the shades of time beckoning to me once more. Reference. Take care, both of you. I think it likely that we will meet again. All right, there we go. Victory. And here's some of the first-time rewards that you'll get going through the dungeon. Let's have a look at them. What do we get? We got gold. Excellent. All right, and let's jump back. So let's have a quick chat. What do you guys think? I missed some of the stuff there that was coming up. What's Betty saying? Eddie's the supreme master at having the correct words for the exact moment those words are needed. I completely agree. He doesn't waste a single syllable. Syntuxin, no, I'm not the game creator. I'm the community manager. I kind of run like the Twitch streams. You'll catch me on our social channels if you have any questions about the games there, or if you see any of our posts going up, you can always chat with me there as well. So if you have any questions, with any of you guys who are new to the game, feel free, go ahead and ask those questions on any of our social channels whenever you see the posts going up all this week regarding the Shadow Sorceress. Just let me know. I'll be happy to join in and have a chat with you guys. You wonder how the Shadow Sorceress would react towards Darkstar Clairvoyant? I have a feeling they'd be buddies. You're enjoying the collaborations? Excellent. Good to hear. What's the next band collaboration you're hiding in your sleeves? I don't know. Let's get through this one. I think this is going to be a really, really exciting one. We have content coming all week. We've got new images. We've got videos. We've got another interview with Cristina that's coming out in a video. We have oh god, what else? We have our RPG card that's going to be coming out, so you guys can learn a little bit more about Cristina. It's kind of like a little collectible card thing. I've been thinking actually with those cards, maybe what we could do is create like a printable version. What do you think? Maybe a printable version, and we can create like a Legacy of the Beast trading card kind of style thing. That might be fun. I have a few moments. We can take a few questions if you guys have questions about the Shadow Sorceress or about the collaboration with Lacuna Coil. If it's a question that's about the game itself, that's fine if you're new to the game. If you're asking about future mechanics or things that are coming in the future, we'll hold off on those. I should be doing another stream later on this month, which will just be me hanging out with chat. You guys can ask whatever questions you want then, if that sounds okay. Just Legacy, but it's a card game. Same battle style? Yeah, that would be fun, right? Betty's interested in another crossover. Okay. Will this dungeon give warfare currency? YOLO, that is an extremely good question. No, this is a different type of dungeon. So this isn't like, say, the Amon Amarth one. The Amon Amarth one was a full event. But this is an event showcase. This is to showcase the Shadow Sorceress very specifically. We've changed up these event dungeons to make them more accessible for newer players, for everyone coming in from the Lacuna Coil side of the videos here. it's just making it more accessible for everyone who's joining the game new. There will be another dungeon event during the month with other characters, and it will have warfare currency in it. So there are definitely going to be more ways for you to get that. By the way, for anyone who doesn't know, warfare currency is the monthly currency that you'll be able to use to purchase Passion Deal Eddie, which is our newest Eddie that we've added into the game as well. I don't have him on this account with me, but you guys will be able to check him out in the in-game store. Any rare talisman drops for this dungeon? Not for this one. I can't really say your name, Steph Lenures. I would send a support ticket about this one, just to see what happened there with your Pharaoh dog. The Banshee Bespoke, that'll be coming back, don't worry. It's coming back very soon, actually. Mishima, that sounds like a question to send in a support ticket about. The Gemini Talismans not having consistency. Yeah, I think shoot them a message and we'll be able to have a look at it. And if it's bug, we can report that and have a look. Well pronounced? All right, at least I got it. I tried. All right, guys. No, the dungeon is not going to throw out any new talismans. Not this dungeon. As I said, it's a showcase dungeon. It's a brand new type of thing. You'll be able to learn more about that whenever we actually release the dungeon tonight in just over 6 hours. But guys, that's the end of it for me. I'm going to go ahead and switch back to this amazing artwork right here. And I am going to say adieu. Claim my satellite 15. All right, will we see what I get? Hold on, let's have a look. Everyone always tells me to claim my satellite 15. What are we going to get? So satellite 15, for any of the new viewers, it is a free timed little loot box where you can get souls. You can get souls are the thing that you open up to get new characters. Runes are the things that you can use to level up talismans and characters whenever you have the right ones. And then there's also gold as well, which is your basic currency that you'll use in pretty much everywhere in Legacy of the Beast. A new favorite tune for me, the Shadow Sorceress, is going to be excellent. I can't wait to really get in and try some stuff with this character. I think I have a couple of ideas. I might even create one of our arena teams based around the Shadow Sorceress, and you guys will have to see if you can beat it. Maybe I'll go into the arena and you guys can come hunt me down. Batongski, no answer for tune slots. Very soon. I'm going to give you... I have an answer soon. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I can say. Before I go, someone accidentally sacrificed a character. Alpha, support ticket for that one. Definitely. I hate to sound like a broken record, but that's exactly how we fix these problems. It's the best way to do it. Yeah, that's the best way to get in touch with us, is definitely to check in with us through a support ticket. All right, guys, have we got any requests from the Book of Souls album to get us on our way out here? I'm thinking Speed of Light. Let's go with Speed of Light, shall we? Let's get this turned up. All right, everyone, thank you so much. I will catch you again on another stream, and enjoy the Shadow Sorceress, which is available in-game on a new calendar starting tonight, 5 p.m. Pacific time. Log in 7 days in a row, collect Shadow Sorceress, available for 30 days. Bye, everybody. Have a great Monday.